Hey there folks, and welcome back. I am Chris from iLather.com, and today we're going to do a face shaving video with I'm going to let you read that name because I'm not going to butcher it. This is Vulcano or Vulcano or Vulcano. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. I'm thinking the C is maybe like a ch, so Vulcano, who knows. Anyway, it's Italian, and it's got a really interesting scent strength on this one is quite good. I'd call it a 6.5 to 7. Sort of peppery, but it's a little bright at the same time. It's really unusual. And as you can see on the bottom there, it's got some peppers. Anyways, it's a very unusual scent, and we're going to use that today. So let's wet the face and just get right into it. Oh, by the way, we're also going to use the Oneblade today, which is a magnificent razor. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, so let's see how we do today. This is the Razorock 400, by the way, which I like a lot. It's been a really wonderful brush for me. It has some backbone, but it's not too stiff. And for me, in terms of a synthetic with backbone, it's perfection. It's not too much, just enough to give you a little bit of scrub, but it doesn't seem prickly, or it doesn't seem like you have to poke down or push down too hard or exert too much pressure. And that works very nice for me. By the way, I was dipping my brush there to get a little more moisture. Yeah, I get lather on my shirt as normal. But this is an interesting smelling soap, to say the least. Very unusual. Nothing that I can think that is quite like it, or nothing that comes to mind at least. Very unusual. All right. So let's go ahead and get going. Again, using the Oneblade, and this one has a gem razor, or gem blade, I should say. Gem type blade. Actually, I think it is a gem blade that I removed the spine on. And that feels fantastic. Again, the Oneblade is a really good shaver. You do have to remember to sort of let it do the work for you in terms of the pivot. It takes a moment before you recall, oh, I'm using the Oneblade again. I sort of need to. I think the fellow Steve from Australia, I think he says something like, you know, press and glide, and that is pretty much what it is. It seems to work best when you do that, or at least it does for me. So works quite nice, and it is a good shaver. It's an expensive devil, but it's a very good razor. No point in denying it. Oh, we've made it to Friday, folks, so thank the Lord for that. This was a much better week than last week. It seemed like everything was off the rails with everyone sick, but this has been a much better week. Okay, that was an excellent first pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 2. All right, and here we go, pass 2. That was a nice pass there. Didn't have any problems to speak of. The soap smells nice. It's just unusual, be the way I would describe it. It's not really like anything that I have experienced. Very unusual. Peppery, bright at the same time. Nice scent. And it appears to be of nice quality. I'm not having any lathering problems to speak of. Feels plenty slick enough and all the rest of that. So it has done a nice job thus far. Of course, we're only one pass in, but I don't expect that things are going to change. If the first pass was great, I'm sure that this one and the other pass is going to be great too. Anyway, let's continue on there. There we go. What a nice shaver this Oneblade is. Just really a pleasure to use. Does a really nice job, I must say. And the soap is doing a great job as well. So today I'm treating myself to just a wonderful shave. And this is an excellent way to start off Friday, last day of the week. Again, like I said earlier, we've made it through the week, and we're ready to get on with the weekend. The weather took a change for the worse yesterday. It had been pretty nice, but yesterday it got raining and it's a little cooler. I had to turn the heat back on, which I, didn't want to do, but it's cooler, much cooler than it has been, so it's not very spring-like today, but oh well, still a beautiful day nonetheless. We're here and shaving, so wonderful. All right, let's rinse the face. We'll come back for pass 3. All right, and here we go for our third and final pass. And I'll do a head shaving video, or not video, but I'll do a head shave after this. I'm not going to record it today. Again, it's getting to that time of year where I like to get outside and do more things like that, and I just don't have time to fool with uploading, and I don't do a lot of heavy editing in my videos, but I do fast forward through the rinses, and I cut that stuff out so you guys don't have to just hear the water running, or sit through a 5 or 10 seconds of whatever. Try to keep the video flowing and with germane parts rather than rinsing and water running and all that stuff, to minimize the amount of time that is just there as filler stuff. I like it to be relevant throughout, so if there's something that's not really relevant or I'm not talking, I cut that stuff out, or if I have to step away for a moment. There's no sense for me to leave that stuff in. Anyway, let's go with our final pass, and that feels excellent. Again, the Oneblade really is a nice shaver. It's just quite expensive, but it does a nice job, no question about it. And I've received a number of emails from people who finally pulled the trigger on it, and they were quite pleased. One guy was not, but he took advantage of Oneblade's satisfaction guarantee and just sent it back and got his money back. And so he was very, happy with that he got the opportunity to try it. It just wasn't for him. He just didn't care for it, and that is entirely okay. They do have the guarantee. If you don't like it within the first, I think it's 30 days, you can send it back and get your money back. And he took advantage of that. And so one of the things I like about Oneblade is they do back their product with that guarantee, kind of like Above the Tie does. Also, Oneblade warranties their razor for life. So if something happens to it, you can send it back. They'll either replace it or fix it. So they do back their product, and I appreciate that about them. Above the Tie does similar things. They don't have the exact same guarantee, but they both back the product, and I really appreciate that. All right, that was an excellent 3 passes. Let's rinse the face. We'll come back for the post. Stay tuned. All right, and here we are back with the post. Here's our magic made by witches. Thayers witch hazel, which is great stuff, as you know. And I'm getting to the bottom of this bottle, and I've gotten to the bottom of many bottles of Thayers. I've probably used more, well, let me rephrase. I've probably used up more bottles of Thayers than any other shaving product that I completed. Emptied bottles. I've been through many, and I keep buying it because it just works well for me. All right, a quick review of the equipment before we move on to our aftershave. We had the Vulcano, or however you say that. This is a really nice soap. Interesting scent. I don't know if I love it, but I do like it, and it's unusual. It did a great job shaving, so there is that really nice soap. which will be given away soon. We have the Oneblade, which is superb. I actually have a gem blade in there. Excellent shaver. The only issue is, do you want to pay the money for it? It's up to you. But it is an excellent shaver. Make no mistake about it. Razorock 400, one of my favorite brushes. This, to me, is nearly the perfect combination of backbone versus softness for a synthetic brush. It is really, really good. And we'll finish off sort of our Italian theme, although all our products aren't Italian, but the brush and the soap is, and the aftershave will be. This is a Razorock Tuscan Oud. And we'll give this a shot today and see how it does. These Razorock aftershaves are usually quite affordable and nice. I used a Dead Sea the other day, and that thing lasted all day long, and I like that because I don't follow up with a cologne or anything, so I like to get a little more mileage out of my aftershaves in terms of scent. And usually they're not overpowering, so you don't have to worry about, offending anyone with the scent, but you can pick them up a little bit. That's why I like aftershaves that have some longevity as opposed to colognes. All right, this was an excellent shave, and now I'm going to shave my head. Maybe I'll record it and post it later, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.